What is going on, guys? Trader Kaz here. I know it's been a while. I'm finally recording another video. Um, the market has been super slow. I've been keeping an eye on it a little bit, but have been very inactive during this whole period of time. Basically, the last like 2 weeks or so. My wife and I bought a new house, and so moving was crazy, and I didn't have a ton of time to be doing much crypto stuff. But starting to get settled now. Got the office set up and the monitors and everything. So getting back into the swing of things. But as I check stuff and keep a little closer eye on it now, the market as a whole still seems a bit slow. But we'll do a quick update here. So let's look at the S&P 500 first. It's actually respecting this range really well. We've had this one marked out since basically the beginning of October. Um, I might have had it marked with this low earlier on, and then we took that out. Nice rally, but then came down and made a new low. And it turns out with this range, it was a really clean sweep of that level. And then when you draw this range, you can see how impactful this mid-range has been, right? So resistance there, support here, and then it acted, this region as a whole acted as some support here, led to this rally, a little bit more support there, and then broke down. So I really like that level. I really like this range, partially because of how well the mid-range interacts with this. But I think this is a good level to keep an eye on. After this sweep, like this rally's looking pretty decent. We do want to make sure that we don't just SFP this high. But as long as we don't do that, I think it might do that, pull back a little bit. But I think as long as we can not just have an ugly rejection here, I like around 39.30 or so for the S&P 500. So with that in mind, you'd think that crypto would also have a leg up. So let's transition over to that. Bitcoin has been really choppy and ugly. We get our Monday's range at the end of today, and we've just been chopping around the monthly open. Honestly, not a ton for me here. I think Ethereum looks a little cleaner, and so we're going to talk about that one shortly. One thing to keep an eye on is last week's high, basically equal high here with that one. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then obviously Monday's range as usual. If you guys are regulars, which who knows, the regulars might have given up on me because I haven't posted in so long. But then I like my Monday's range. So I think we kind of just need to play the extremes here. I mean, this as a whole has been good if you've been scalping range trades, but for me, the only like major extreme that we hit was this one, and then there was no major sweep to the upside. So I haven't been doing much with Bitcoin, but as I get active again, we'll be looking at some stuff on a lower time frame. I think there could definitely be stops here and here. And so if we come down, take out Monday's low, reclaim it, I like that for a long opportunity. That was a huge arrow targeting these highs as well as Monday's high. Maybe that'll look something like this. Stop loss around there. Be a nice like 2.6R trade. So I think that's a nice looking setup on Bitcoin. And then once we do, or if, not once, if we hit last week's high, I'd be looking for some shorts to develop there. Just because I'm going to continue to assume we trade in a range until we get a clear breakout. And so I think the best way we can work with this is get in, take your profit, get out, right? You want to be getting in and out and not lingering too long in the market because there could be a move like this. There could be a move like this. Any of these wicks, like you could get stopped out in an instant in this choppy of an environment. So I want to be getting in and out quick of these trades. Ethereum, which I think looks a little bit cleaner. So when we're looking at the 4 hour, first thing that jumps out at me, this is a pretty clear SR level, right? So like 1420, I think is an important level. And then when we zoom in a bit, you can see this range has actually been a little bit cleaner than the Bitcoin one, in my opinion. Range high and low basically established in this one candle. The mid-range has basically acted as like a mean level that we just continue to hover around. And whenever there's a major move to either side, it just keeps coming back towards the mid-range. Nice sweep here up to the mid-range rejection, and also monthly open. I'm looking at both those levels kind of in confluence. And then today we had a nice breakout, retest of the monthly open. Pairing this together with what we're seeing from the S&P 500, I think this looks pretty good for a move up. I do think we could probably get a little bit better of an entry if the S&P does pull back. This really made like a equal high there. Let's see. Monday. So if we do get a pullback, I think this could be a really nice long setup. Something like this. Take out Monday's low, retest the mid-range, reclaim Monday's low and the monthly open. Clear invalidation. I like this level for it to come down into, and then I like this as a target. You hit that SR, you hit that range high, and this would be a pretty solid, probably like 3.5, 4R. Yeah, 3.7. So that's kind of the idea there. And then because we are assuming that we just continue to trade in a range, I would be looking for shorts around 1420. And also proceed with caution if we sweep either of these two levels. That's why they're both marked there. So that's pretty much it. If we start to get, let me clear some of these drawings. Well, I'll leave this one. Something like this. All right, that's what we want to see. If we can reclaim this level, which actually, even going back further, was resistance here, support there. If we can get above that, like on a daily basis, and maybe spend a little time above there, then I'd be open to the idea that this is a breakout. And I mean, if you look here, we haven't had any daily candle above like 1345. So really, if we do start trading around here, I think there's a good chance this range could be done with. I'm not saying we'd get a major bounce, but I'd be looking for like here and then maybe reject and keep ranging, something like that. But it would be noteworthy, in my opinion, if we do trade above that level, because that's clearly what has been capping us this whole time. So I think that'll do it. Quick video. Just wanted to get some stuff out there for you guys, let you know I'm still alive out here. So those are some things that I'm going to be watching, and I am going to try and be more active this week. Still got some more stuff to take care of in real life. I guess crypto life is also real, but in my non-crypto life, I guess you could call it. But gonna get back into it with the content regularly. So I hope you guys have been well. Hope you haven't been getting chopped up too much. And remember, no position is a position in and of itself. And forgot to do this at the beginning. Shout out to Bybit. Link in the description if you want to check them out. I haven't traded much this month, but when I do, I use Bybit. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.